You have perhaps heard the story of the village dreamer who dreamt to be a rich entrepreneur. He spent his entire day impressing people with his business ideas, and he had quite an audience who got entertained, but little else of value was exchanged. One day, a wise man of the village gave the dreamer a pot of yogurt and said if he was so intelligent, he could convert it into a great business proposition. The dreamer was very pleased to take the challenge on. He first found a nice setting to start conceptualizing his dream project. Underneath a tree by the river bank, he tied the pot to a branch above and sat down to imagine a business plan. In his mind, he built a business around selling the pot of yogurt with a magic flavor that evening in the market, and then using the profits to buy cows to scale yogurt production, and then innovate with probiotics and become the leading unicorn in the world with global factories. In his imagination, he was already a great business tycoon who could do no wrong. On a day, someone disagreed with his views, and he was furious, and his ego or power was slighted. He imagined throwing a paperweight that was on his imaginary table in his imaginary office at the imaginary person who had dared to challenge him. In the process, he took a nearby stone and flung it unconsciously, which hit the pot above, and all the yogurt fell to the ground. This story should easily be familiar as thousands of business plans and startups that exist today. India has the second largest startup ecosystem in the world, but in terms of success is way below. The topic of entrepreneurship today draws visuals of unicorns, valuations, and market capitalization. Entrepreneurship is none of this. It is about abstracting an idea for a life solution. For example, the subject of healthcare could branch into well-being and medicine as themes, in which there are multiple topics for each theme to be addressed. Both the themes will break down to physical, mental, and psychological health at the highest level as topics. Impact, relevance, and connection are the cornerstone of how an entrepreneur visualizes a solution. The plug-and-play of application from these solutions must be seen as a fusion of data, talent, materials, capital, and infrastructure that delivers the applications in a personalized manner to segments and cohorts of customers, not decided by sales and marketing, but rather the value in people's lives. Personalization in industries today is the visualization of how not to exploit a customer in their vulnerable state, but rather empower them in their life journey. Entrepreneurship is all about making this switch that will be relevant in the future. We have come to the stage on the planet when a few privileged and rich imagine products and services and industrialize them for profits. This is hurting and threatening the very existence on the planet. The advancement of digital technologies and connectivity of internet, however, provides great hope for the planet to reverse this trend by delivering to the aspirations of millions who have yet not been included and compromised in this cannibalized system. Greg Paz, Professor of Practice at Cornell Tech, has an interesting title of Chief Entrepreneurial Officer for developing pioneering leaders and technologies for the digital age. He champions the 4 C's as essential for an entrepreneur: curiosity, commitment, creativity, and confidence. The first 2 are related to design thinking, or design learning as we prefer to call it from here on at Giga Technologies. The latter 2 are related to design, where creativity and confidence is applied to delivering maximum and not minimum viable products and services. We are at a strategic inflection point on the planet. There is a need for clarity on the path of progress to pursue. For the creator economy to succeed, we must move the needle from memory-based information processing to real-time data-based computing. The past generations were burdened by the memory of world wars, colonialism, slavery, economic deprivation, and social inequities. Therefore, their approach to life, prioritized with personal security, is justified to a large extent. But the Gen A 8 to 18 and Gen Z 18 to 25, who are the future of everything on this planet, have no such baggage of memory to carry. They have the freedom to create without the constraints of instructional consumption. Artificial intelligence should not be allowed conception from synthetic data and universal data. It must be driven by cognitive intelligence that is experientially macro and micro learning, drawn from personalized data, driven by data autonomy. The entrepreneurial focus should be on the process of conceptualizing and engineering solutions. And consequently, the personalization, industrialization, and commercialization of products and services will be much more effective and efficient. At Giga Technologies, we see this as a mechanism in the pursuit of excellence for individuals, industries, and institutions.